Yeah. No, these two are very proficient, very capable. They know dang well what they're doing. And
Ooh.
we're gonna be starting things off on Main Street. AJ's got herself a pretty solid opening hand.
Yeah, that's a good opening hand, and he's already
She
got a combination opportunity, I think, which is gonna be great in the off in the mid game when you're just building all the combos in the world.
Yeah, this big man combos really nicely. It's not necessarily pushing too hard to Pierce, but she gets a good
Yeah.
combo, and there is potential for Pinon to pressure here, and I kind of feel like, knowing Pinon, I would suspect that he... Ooh!
That's effective, but I
What?
think yeah, I think she didn't play that too well. I think AJ would have been better playing on the left, but very amazing. They've got a special point, and they could piss into the base easy.
I mean,
Just with this.
I do respect it might have been better to play over there, but she got like a perfect special spot out of that.
Yeah, I'm not gonna doubt that. That was an amazing special spot.
I respect the call for the hero shot defense here. It's
Yeah.
entirely possible that Pinon wants to try to push through now.
Yeah, I think, yeah. Because when we were playing on Thunder Point, they just pierced through everything, and it's very likely that they were going to try to pierce, but they obviously foresaw this. I think it's a good read, very good read. But now I can see AJ. It's a unique option, I think, but I've seen it played, but it's just gonna be because now AJ, she's only got a special card, and and that was some good top decking needed for this.
Indeed.
Oh, specialing so early, painful.
I feel like this isn't a
They can make it
special
worth
to.
it.
It could
Yeah,
be
it's
just
not
a
special,
feeling out
yeah.
the range.
Yeah, but I don't. I think if you're playing with a 312, the range is. If you're playing with a 312, the range isn't effective really. And oh, yeah, they found the spot, but is it good for them? Nah. Yeah, passing. Painful option for her, but
I'll have to poke a couple of people, but in my time of like playing Tableturf, which isn't that much, mind you, compared to a lot of people, the gels have like steadily seemed like worse and worse cards. Like there is definitely combo play that you can make with them, but usually the plays you want to do to really make them shine are just plays that require too much space or too much room. It has to be like a turn 1, turn 2 combo. And otherwise you just
yeah.
have these jellies that are just stuck in your hand that you don't want to play because they're just awkward.
Yeah, that's the thing with the thing with Tableturf is that, well, Tableturf in general is fun, but the cards are so pedantic because you've got to have quite a few to build even a semi-viable deck, and then you can build up a good collection even without playing Tableturf. I think players like Kyo, I think they've done stuff like that in competitive field, but it's just even the combinations is like you're gonna have either small combinations or big combinations, and the big combinations are pretty hard to complete unless unless you're doing it early, or you've just blocked off a space and you've not used it. But by then it's probably been specialed into. And this is a painful play unless they've got something they can use it with, because they've only got one special where you can see it's practically a minefield. And yeah. But they've been improvising well, and if they had that's
the better
smart.
spot.
I think that's the best spot of the situation, because the other one, Pinon would have gotten a special point, and AJ wouldn't. So it's best playable option. But to be honest, I think if I was in the same situation, I'd probably misplace it there or something stupid. But oh, that's a swing. Swing is large now. But the special difference could be part of the faction now, because going into the last turn, AJ's decided to special on turn 2.
she's looking to see what the best spot to put this is. I feel like the call she wants to do is look at some options and then special the octo cube in that, like, somewhere to just keep concurrent or even just drop it beforehand.
Oh, why would they place it there though?
That's a defensive play. As you can see, there's a couple of special blocks and there's a lot of purple over there that she might want to be able to guard.
Yeah, but now
I think that actually is really good for AJ. That's gonna make her final play even more rewarding if she goes up there.
Yeah, but I think she decided to lay low, and it does make sense. It's a lot more block dense for this practically the same amount of space, because it'll just be impeded by the special blocks. So I think that's a great play, to be honest.
Out comes the Inkjet, and I do not think Pinon had a near perfect enough play in this situation. AJ kind of had... AJ's was good enough that even if Pinon had a perfect, I'm pretty sure she would have still made out on the lead.
Yeah, that's... Yeah.
And with that, AJ is going to be able to claim the first point.
And we're going to Pedal, which is one of the newest maps, but it does have a fair bit of resemblance to the main street. They just widened it a little bit, and added like 5 more special points, but you could argue it's kind of the same.
I know Pinon has a strategy where they really like dropping Harmony on the top and then kind of rolling from there, where she's got a lot of they've got a lot of combo pieces. As much as I love it, I am happy to see that Harmony was not played turn 1, because that could be a little awkward.
Yeah.
Dynamo charging in like this is really good. Oh, and she does manage to fit though.
Yeah. Right, there's a pretty smart defensive option. And it does give them a fair bit of opportunity for blocking, but they've been pierced through by Pinon's scope shot. Scopey Lita. And now now AJ, she's just gotta come back kicking and winning. They've already got lead.
Yeah,
Let's just see what they can do now.
This is a really strong start for Pinon. They, like you said, 8-point lead. They just got 3 specials off of a slamming lid Harmony combo. If we lined up that mud map beside the pedal, that would have granted another special that could have been fairly useful for AJ.
Yeah. I'm not sure if that was an intended play.
I think she's expecting a Splatana or something to come in to cover that point.
Yeah, I can see it, but it could pay. It could pay off, but could also not pay off as well. Because I think you get only 1 more special point from that, but could be disrupted by Pinon going through with the charger. It's great to see though, but we're in the last 5 seconds and Pinon had to do a last-ditch move there, but could just be a move.
If they have a curling bomb, that's 4 specials.
Yeah, that's brilliant. Oh, that's a pretty effective special, but yeah, I think just
there's not
passing though. passing is a bit
The
painful.
splat lane actually has a nice little spot in the
Yeah, but-
home base to the left that could work if they.
Yeah, that would
If-
work if even with the Splatana, but I think they'd be a double pass though. That's brilliant.
She's
That is
looking for
brilliant
something
for
else. Ooh, there's the wiper.
Yeah, that's the play. On the other side though.
There it is.
Unexpected.
Look at all the special Pinon has.
Ow!
He managed to pull out the Harmony combo, and now that center field is just an ocean of special. That is a sea of fire.
Oh god. This is like there's like videos on like with Japan tabletop. It's just like they have the most absurd base combos, just stuff like this. But they pulled it up in a game. Oh my, that's brilliant. Oh, let's see what they can do with it.
Pinon has
special.
enough to play three 312s in a row if they had them. Like,
Oh, starting with the custom. Oh, that's brilliant. They basically blocked it all off. They've already got a point swing, but
forced to have to play this power clam. There's not really much else for her to be able to do. It's not. It will grant her a special, which is more than nothing. Oh, she was waiting for the disco.
yeah. Oh, that is so. Imagine if they get it like this turn. like the
She's
next
gonna
turn.
draw it next turn.
Yeah, that's happens, man.
But
I hate
like,
it when it happens.
she'll get so much special that she has nothing to do with any of it.
Yeah.
So even if she
But-
did wait and drew it, it's not gonna. Oh, she didn't even draw it, so it literally doesn't
Yeah.
matter.
I think now they're just gonna try and get as much advantage as they can, since they basically need 3 specials and this is the best opportunity they've got. But
She does still have the lead. That's gonna quickly change off of Pinon having enough to do their 2 312s still. But like,
yeah,
that will be enough. She's only gonna get a few points off of it, but a few points is better than a pass.
yeah, they've got enough for a special again. So I think
And despite that super lead, look how close it is. 3-point
Yeah.
difference.
and they've both got the same amount of special in the last turn. So a big play was a big play, and it has given Pinon back the lead. But has it really been worth it? I mean, obviously been worth it, but
Only this
could
play
have
can
afforded
tell
to make
us.
it more aggressive? But yeah. So this could be the equalizer, or this could be basically. So this could be basically what causes the match point.
This would be game point, because we're not even at game 3 yet.
Sorry.
Pinon manages to take it, evening up the score. The sea of special was enough to be able to give them the tempo needed to run things through. Yeah, that was a rough game for AJ because it took us a while to see what it was, but once we realized, oh, she wants this card. Like, that one card would have completely turned the tides. Possibly even be a game for her to win on if she had drawn it.
Yeah, I think what AJ was relying on was a very, very well. It could have paid off, but it didn't. That's what happens sometimes.
That's kind of the risk
Yeah, that's
of
basically
like,
why it's when you're ever decky building.
yeah, when you
Ne-
build around
Never
one
backload
card.
a combo. You can build it around a card, but you never backload just to rely on that card like a hero. because sometimes the hero will never be there. And you just gotta sit there and realize that you're basically done, and you just gotta hope that you can win the next one. But
Yeah.
happens to a lot of people. Happens to me many times. Happens to Joven, and it's just. I mean, obviously, it doesn't happen to Joven that often, but happens to every player when you're just hoping that you get that one card and then you're just screwed over by RNG. But I think that was a very well played game, and it could be one of the best in the tournament. But obviously, this is basically, yeah. What do you think?
I think you're right. That was a very exciting. That was a very intense battle. Both players really went out of their way to try to take this one down. And unfortunately, for AJ, she just did not draw the card she wanted.
Yeah.
I think we've got our stage set. We're going to be heading to River Drift. So once our two players are ready, we can be diving straight in. How do you think River Drift is going to go? I know we've started to see harmonies, or we've started to see a little bit of counterplay against harmony, specifically from Joven. What do you think about Octobrushes on it?
I mean, they're effective, but I think I've played it before, and they're really good on Overdrift, but it's just, you basically just gotta build up until you get to the point where it's like, will I win this 50-50? Because that's basically how it goes.
Fair.
It's been a long time since I played River Drift, to be honest. I only played this. It's been a long time since I played River Drift. I've been more on the other version without the big 50-50 point. I've just been on the point, but.
Ouroboros really much safer, very good coverage with it as a strong opening, and we also had Marina stepping in too. Both making some really good opening plays. Defense is made, the stage is set, there's not really much pushing that can be done here. Ooh, or what if? What
The
if?
auto stop is a brilliant option. They can, if they go for it, that's the best option I think they have for winning this, because Pinon hasn't got any space unless they use diagonal, and even the diagonal is blocked. So
and in comes the steel eel.
Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. I mean, Pinon is all but blocked unless you have a sprinkler or Tensitech, but and then you've got AJ here. And they've still got him through, and they've got a special point to play with it.
Yeah, that was an
amazing.
excellent offense. But I don't think, no, the hero shot does not cooperate there. So her plan is going to fall short.
For now, obviously. But yeah, now it's fully gone.
There was no way Pinon wasn't going to go for some kind of defense there.
Never say never. Oh yeah. Ooh. Yeah, passing on turn 5.
She does have the advantage on the plus side. Octavio's probably not going to be played at all for the rest of this game. She has some good options, but she's got 2 of her 3-12s. She doesn't want to play those.
Yeah, no, I think you only play with 3-12s in your last gasp. Like, it's the only option you have, and you don't want to pass.
The hero shot is definitely a good option. But if she's passing, that tells me that she has a specific base combo or play she wants to do with it, and she can't set it up yet. So she doesn't want that played either.
Yep. Double pass. Yeah, again, in 2 matches in a row.
Pinon in a rough pickle here where it's like, I can see why they chose to make the pass they did, because That would have been a really good Pierce, but they're already running out on, like, what's the point of using a special to break through, and they just have not been able to generate any special. Both are kind of, they had some really cool, flashy openings in place, but, like, they've gunked up now. So we're going to drop the end parry. Not sure. There's a lot of things that could be played in that spot. The football one, the power clam. I feel like that one. Oh, actually, yeah, no, that looks like a power clam spot. Good play off of the gnarly Eddie. Pinon is steadily losing out on points as they're getting stuck with nothing to play, forced to just grind special off of passes.
Yeah.
Passes are a painful option. Yeah, the only thing that sweetens the very better coffee that you'd get is just that you get a special point.
There it is.
Yeah. Ooh. No, that's an effective. No, I think this may reactivate their strategy, but oh, the special placement.
Just cannot find a spot somehow for it to fit, which is wild to me.
Yeah. And now it's like, this is like one of the best specials in the game, and even then it's just utterly finished, really, when you got a situation like that.
This is the one time that Inkback is like, nah. You step back, splatter screen, this is my job. You stay out of this. This is my time to shine.
Instead, though, I think they've decided. Yeah. She decided to go with that.
I feel like this is a good play, and it means the Inkback City, they're being like, it's my time to shine. And then the Splat Charger gets played, and the Splatter Screen is like, is it? Oh! Pinon probably had has another card that's meant to special combo off of that. I want it.
And now comes the Inkback with their job.
Ooh, that is a good Inkback.
That's a good brush issue as well, but they can't do much from it. They've only got one special point.
Pinon has nothing that they can really do in this situation, and this game is far and set. I want to see the last card that is meant to combo. Point sensor. Makes sense. Really tight game, really exciting match. So far. AJ in the lead by 2 points. She might be making it to the comeback finals. She might have this. Heading into our next stage, it is Thunder Point. This might be the match. Or it might be Pinon's chance to turn things around.
Starting with our bars. Pretty traditional choice, but Pinon just gets similarly good card, but then what can AJ do here? They both do have a slot, but where they can just get pierced through, but I think this has gone similarly for both, I think.
That was an awkward spot to fit the fry. Big Man just a little too big for there.
Yep. I mean, Goldie... I think they'll probably be considering that later. Too early for now.
Yeah.
If they do not play it, but I think they're just going to go through and play it. Yeah.
Big Man hits there. We take those.
Going with Goldie instead, though, that does basically net them the two possible specials, but now they've got Octoling.
Oh,
And
top deck
that was
the
definitely a base
perfect
combat.
card.
Yep.
Really solid on special now, but looking at this field, that special is great, but she's only got a 3-point lead, and Pinon is taking up a lot of the turf, where AJ's kind of like, she's very precisely and carefully molding her area, but everywhere else is just Pinon's to like fit into.
The difference of strategy is pretty outstanding, but I think they're both just going for the same idea, the base of it, where it's just build enough so they can get enough combos, which is build enough so you can get enough specials with the combos. But yeah, it is. The thing is with Tabletop is that when you go to a lot of the play strategies are at the base pretty similar.
Trying to go for an override. Does she get it? No! Pinon building
Oh.
somewhere else.
Yeah, no. Yeah, now that's not true. I think that's an unlucky possibility now because. If they got that right afterwards, that would have been the perfect spot for them just to go with Dapples. To go to fill the Dapples. They can't do that. Actually, that would be possible. Yeah, I think maybe that wasn't the effective placement, but it could be good in the long run, especially with the wipeout. Right. But both basically lose out now because no one's gonna place a burst bomb there. But it could be special in them later or now. Because.
I think we're quickly seeing. I think what we're seeing is like AJ had some really good base building. But because she just let Pinon take over all the turf, we're starting to see her tempo lost. Like, she can drop the Zipcaster here, but I can imagine Pinon has something to play in that pocket.
Yeah.
No, he doesn't! But she doesn't have anything either, and I can imagine Pinon's just sitting there praying, being like, please don't have something to put there, please don't have something to put there.
They do, but it is basically a break even. The special points.
Yeah, that's not necessarily that great of a Tentactech. That one works a little bit better.
Yeah, I think that one's alright, because now they've got enough for a special later on. But the later draws aren't looking very nice either, so they're just gonna have to draw this. They're gonna have to just pass this and hope that Pinon does too.
We make the pass on one of the last turns. I'm sure Pinon's hoping for something that fits into that pocket. If they've got an Octo Stamp, that would work pretty well.
Yeah.
And yeah, AJ passing this turn already played a zip line, so we're probably looking. I don't think she has any more cheap cards, so she might be in a position where, unless she can get 3 special off of that Steel Eel, it's probably better just to play it like that. Yeah, that's a perfect spot.
Yeah. It is painful. This comes on turn 10. Yeah, turn 11. But.
I wish the counter told us what turn we're on instead of telling us how many turns are left. It'd be a lot easier to keep track of.
Yeah, maybe they'll do that in the last update.
No, they'll probably leave it like that. It looks really good. It just means that if you're trying to keep track of the turns.
Yeah, it's painful. But yeah, I think you see Pinon's got a much better out there, but now they've both leveled the field in terms of that. But
yeah, that was kind of strong. But like, look at how much of a lead AJ still has, and she's gonna be playing Sheldon here. Not even a perfect stamp like that, I feel like can save them. As AJ is going to win 7 points ahead, 94 to 87. And as such, we'll be moving on to the loser finals bracket against Jack Shaney.
Jack Shaney?